Hey everyone, welcome back to my train and learn daily challenge. Today's physical training is we've got the pack back on, another 20 kilo pack march / jog. Jogging is coming up in a second, so 45 minutes with 20 kilos in the pack, and then we'll do that for another couple of weeks at that weight, increasing the speed, and then we'll gradually increase the weight in the pack, building up to zero alpha ultra endurance events coming up soon. Had a full weekend of rowing state titles, rowing with one crew and sweeping training another crew, so basically steering the boat for the girls crew in the open female races, and they're the ones I'm going to talk about today. So the lesson learned for the day is unfortunately what's so great about losing, which could be a sarcastic comment, but in this case I'm going to say, you know, what I really like about losing, and that's a hard thing to say, but after a couple of days of reflecting, and there's always the frustration, the disappointment, and for me, you know, I love getting the girls up to speed and helping them out and doing everything I can in the boat, steering the boat, doing everything I can so they have the best race possible and get the best results. It's all about them, but that's where the disappointment comes in for me. Is I was disappointed for them because we expect to be up there in the middles. We end up fourth in the final, and they row really well, and they're a great team, and they deserve more, but someone has to get fourth. So in this case it was us. Didn't have the best race ever, so we'll take the fourth. What do I really like about that? After the disappointment and everything, sit back, step back, reflect, and it's not the first time I've had losses, you know. Always in sport, someone wins, someone loses. At work, whatever it may be, even TRG, we had some losses we still made at work, but things never went perfectly all the time. What I really like about it is it gives me I've always got the hunger. I want to come back next year, I want to jump in the boat with the girls and work on everything that we've built up this year and just start improving next step. Reality is the three crews that were in front of us in the final, well, at least two of them been rowing together for 6-7 years in the same crew. My girls this year and a little bit last year, so they've got, it's just in rowing, it's a minute inches by inches sport, where if you really know your crew, you're really in sync, it does make that difference. So I don't think it takes 6 or 7 years to be winning. I like to think they can win it next year based on what we learned this year, but that's the great thing, is that we learnt so much. I learnt so much. No doubt they learn a bit about how each other row and even as people, and we use that and build on it, improve, get better. There's things I've already written down where we can get 2 or 3 boat lengths out of simple adjustments that we need to train. So if they're all keen for next year, and I'm assuming they are at this point, we're looking good. We've got some really good base to build on. We've lost, we're hungry, keen to get into it, and there's definitely things that can give us an easy advantage. So looking forward to that. So that to me is, you know, I look at Michael Jordans of the world, who are famous for winning buzzer-beating shots in finals of basketball. Wayne Gretzky in ice hockey, some of the super legends who've missed so many times and lost so many games before they started winning. Wayne Gretzky actually had a famous saying, it was along the lines of, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So, you know, you can easily sit back, not have that final shot, not have that good crack at the final, or just, you know, never really have a good crack at it, and you're 100% guaranteed to lose. You have a good crack at it, you might lose, but you're gaining, you're learning, and hopefully one day you get a win out of it, and it's really worthwhile when you do. So that's the thought for the day. What's great about losing. I'll see you tomorrow.